Okay, here we go. So just a quick one. I got 15 minutes on a laundry timer here. Oh, nothing sold. Man, okay. Glad it came in then. So I did this thing yesterday where I posted some auctions, and it was a higher price than these things normally sell at, but there was no one lower than me, and I was like, oh, these are either going to sell or what? Well, maybe I'm not remembering right. Maybe I actually emptied them out before I left yesterday because I got 91 silver, so I think they must have sold. That's some like stoner memory there, and I'm not even a stoner anymore. Okay, well, I can't afford a Chronoboon until I earn a bit more, so I'm gonna head out and earn a bit more, or at least set myself up to earn a bit more. Okay, so let's take this. Can I make any elixirs? Yeah, this one. I'll make that. So the only one I would like. Oh, I've got a troll's blood up, right? 32 minutes. I think we're good. I gotta say, I'm kind of liking this new change to playing with speakers on, because the headset was a little bit of a inconvenience, I guess, at times. All right. So I had talked about this last stream, I guess. I was trying to figure out the whole Chronoboon on a young tune, I guess, or a low-level character, and where to get my hands on one in this version of the game. It turns out you still buy them from Chromie on this server, I guess is the easiest way to say it. And they're a gold each. So the ones I saw on the auction house, I'm not going to fight that thing for silver leaf. Maybe I'll sneak in here. Not right now. The ones I saw on the auction house for like 1 gold's 25 silver or something, they seemed overpriced to me, but now they don't. Like, whoever's doing that is like basically wasting their time, or just doing it as a public service. I don't know. Doesn't really make sense from a profiteer sort of a perspective. But it could be that if people, like, that's just what they end up lowballing to, I guess. I don't know. Everybody keeps undercutting each other, and that's the price they end up selling at, because those things, like, you should be able to double your money for them if you're going all the way to what is that called, Western Plaguelands, and visiting Chromie in that little house. Like, it's not that hard at level 60, but it's like time consuming and just kind of, why would you? Anyways, thankfully they do. So, and then the point is, I ran into this guy who is running from this zone, Duratar, into Barrens, and I think he was level 7 or 8, and he had the it's hard to remember what that's called, Rally Cry of the Dragon Slayer boon. It's whatever the boon is from Onyxia, or the world buff is from Onyxia. He had it booned, and I was just like, what? I couldn't really understand what I was even seeing. because I didn't realize you could use those things at any level. And like that's possibly because in some versions of the game you can't. I'm not really sure. But anyways, when I commented on it, he told me that if you have a world buff booned and you go into the Barrens, then no matter where you are, that thrall buff you'll get the thrall buff. I think they call it rend. The slang is rend. Whereas if you don't have a world buff booned and you go into the and you go into the Barrens, you only get that buff if you're in Lost Worlds, as far as I know. So I mean, that just seems like a glitch that people are exploiting. Could even get updated out of the game, patched, but I'm gonna do it. I don't care. If you're allowed to do it right now, then I'm gonna do it, because it's super irritating to leave the crossroads and have that war chief buff go down and you just miss it because you're not standing around. That's just dumb. And like in this version of the game, having a buff like that can be the difference between living or dying if you accidentally chain pull. That speeds up your progress quite a bit, and I like to solo, so I'm just gonna do it. That's all the justifying I'm gonna do. I'm just saying. So that's why it's in my goals for the day. But I also thought I had auctions up, and I realized now I collected them. So, and I don't know if I talked out loud about this in the stream the other day, but I had this realization that I mailed a gold to one of my alts to hold and give back at whenever I needed it. And I did that because I lost, I think, 7 or 8 gold when my last druid died, because I had it on him at the time. Anyways, when I went to go get the gold, it's not in the mail. So what that means is when I went to send the mail, I accidentally sent it to one of my new alts that haven't been to the mailbox yet. I haven't run them at all. I just like grabbed the name, held the name, or one of my dead alts, or possibly some other character. Hard to say, really. I think if I mailed it to a new alt that I haven't used, or a dead alt, that it'll probably get returned to me in 30 days. So I'll find out then, I guess. I should probably just forget about that instead of talking about it more, but it's just kind of like minorly irritating. Like there's this thing that happens when you're sending mail. When you type in the first letter of the name you're gonna send to, it auto suggests anyone you've ever mailed to before that starts with that letter, any of your alts, and sometimes even just random strangers on your server that happen to be on at that moment. So if you're not really careful, you can send things to a dead alt or a stranger. Anyways, this has been a good run already. I'm not even like to the end of the road. I already got 13 earth root, which is basically what I'm after. And then any easy silver leaf or peace bloom, but they just kind of, they're just easy to get. I already have way more silver leaf than I need, so I should almost ignore them now. Just try to grab as many more earth root as I can. That was too easy, couldn't pass. I hope that guy wasn't skinning a scorpion. That's just weird. Guess there's boars over there. Even skinning a coal card like centaur is weird. Hopefully it was a model boar. What do we got here? Someone else picking herbs? I thought one of these was yellow. I can tell I'm leveling up because this is the least action I've gotten out of the scorpions. Anyway, I'm avoiding this one. Let's see here. Oh yeah, what's this called? The Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. Okay, I can hear my soup's boiling, so I'm just gonna turn it down and be right back. Whoa. Earth root over peaceful every time. Okay, this is another one of those. Yeah, this is actually weird. This is one of my best runs ever, or in a while. Like I have had one this good before, but it's been a while. Just happened to come here when no one else is picking. Whoa, what's that? So how many do I have? Or through 17. That's nice. Now I'm just gonna like sort of reverse my path. I am already, and head back to the auction house and make some elixirs to put up for sale. Oh, I guess that was my timer going on a while ago there. Kind of forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to duck in here and just take a quick break. Go grab my laundry. Be right back. It's actually kind of hard to believe sometimes for me how many people are hitting 60 every time I play. And then part of it too is how many buffs are happening all the time. Like the low buff is literally going off all the time. And like the Thaw one is a little more understandable, but it's still like the boss of Blackrock Spire, right? Chief Ren Bloodhoof or something. And then Onyxia over and over again. So like there's definitely, if not guilds, well both guilds and I don't know, people probably don't pug raids like that. So anyways, there's people running those 20 to 40 man raids constantly on this server. It's crazy, actually. So originally I had planned to leave and have dinner and come back, but I don't think that's as likely as it once was. Yeah, really good herb run. Minimal time spent fighting. This game put me up to 18. I gotta admit, I was hoping for 20, but you gotta take it as it comes with that stuff. 18 though, that's still like 9. 9 elixirs. Ooh, and I'm almost at 13 too, that's great. I'm gonna start heading over to Silver Pine soon. Well, I mean, first I've got a couple quests I gotta run in Tearsfell Blades. That won't take too long. Keep my pass on that and call that a run. I think it's 2 more runs till, 2 more levels till they give me the aquatic quest too. That's fun. Hey, Blinken. Okay, I'm just gonna actually do repairs here quick. Because I'm not
Well met.
I don't have any junk to sell. I have this.
Good bow.
Alright, so let's see here. So I can make 18 of these, but they usually sell for under 5. Yeah. I can make 9 of these. Ooh. 9 of these. They're not much better today, so what about these? Okay, so 9 at 7. 63? 7 times 7 is 49. 56, 63, yeah, so 63-ish silver, if all those sell around this price, or, oops, this one, 18 at 5-ish is closer to 90, man. Slim pickings today, that's not great. These are always just a no-go for some reason, even though they're excellent. Nobody cares about these. Oh. Are these? No, that's just weird. Okay, so 63. See, I feel like I'm more likely to sell a bunch of these than a whole bunch of these. But I could be wrong. Well, why don't I do some of each? I'll go 5 of these. Five of these, that'll leave 8. 5 and 8. 4 and 10. Okay, let's go 4 and 10. Am I buying it? See, the other thing I wasn't really taking into account is I should probably save one of each of these for myself. Which means I should make one of these for myself. And then make all of those. I better stop. Yeah. Oh, there's something there. That's funny. Okay. That one there. That there. Here, this here. Okay, so those are selling for 5, so I gotta just go $4.99. Whoa. 24 hours. Oh, all of a sudden there's a deposit on these? Maybe there always was? I don't know. I had it in my mind that most of these weren't charging a deposit. Okay, so we'll see how that goes, and then this one, 739, so I'm going to go 737. Yeah, no deposit, so I don't know why that one does and these don't, but so be it. So what's the potential here? 21, 22, and then 32, 42, 52. Yeah, not great. Anyways. And then I can sell these for 2 silver each if I want. Okay, that's gonna have to do for now.